Before we start, stay until the end, because the final lesson might be exactly what you need to hear today. Have you ever wanted to quit? Not because you were lazy, not because you didn't care, but because you were tired. Tired of trying, tired of waiting, tired of putting in effort and seeing nothing happen. Most people have, and that's the moment that decides everything. Because success usually doesn't happen when you're motivated. It happens when you keep going after motivation disappears. Think about it. Nobody talks about the boring part of success. The days when nothing exciting happens. The days when your videos don't get views. The days when your hard work gets ignored. The days when you wonder if it's all a waste of time. That's where most people quit. Not at the beginning, in the middle, when they've worked too hard to start over, but not long enough to see results. And honestly, I understand that feeling. You start with excitement. You imagine the future. You think progress will be fast. But reality is different. Progress is slow, sometimes painfully slow. And because it's slow, your brain starts asking questions. Is this worth it? Should I stop? What if I fail? The problem is that your brain wants certainty. But growth requires faith. Faith that your effort today will pay off later, even when you can't see it yet. Imagine planting a tree. You water it every day. For weeks, nothing happens. For months, barely anything changes. Then one day, it starts growing. If you had stopped watering it after a week, you would never have seen the results. Your goals work the same way. Most people quit during the invisible stage. The stage where growth is happening underneath the surface. The stage where nobody notices your effort. The stage where success is being built. And that's exactly why you can't give up. Because you might be much closer than you think. One more week, one more video, one more attempt, one more step. That's sometimes all it takes. The people you admire aren't always more talented. They aren't always smarter. A lot of the time, they just stayed longer. They survived the days when quitting felt easier. And eventually, their effort caught up with them. So if you're struggling right now, if progress feels slow, if you're thinking about giving up, remember this. You don't need to be the best. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Because every successful person has a story about the moment they almost quit. The difference is, they didn't, and maybe that's the decision that changes everything for you too. So if you want to support the channel so we don't give up, subscribe.